All right, welcome to Friends with Deficits. I'm your host, Adam Sultan, and as you may have figured out by now, this isn't an ordinary episode. It's part of the NaPodPoMo series. That's National Podcast Post Month. Someone's brilliant idea to post an episode a day for the entire month of November. This is number 4, if I'm keeping count, which means I've only got 26 more to go. But I did get a little bit of feedback from the last episode, which was from space. The transmission, I apologize, it was pretty shitty, but some people wrote in, and I just wanted to address some basic questions. One person asked, who is this? Rob C30-something 7. Were you really in space? Yes, I really was in space, and I even took a selfie, which I should put on the website, but it was kind of blurry. It had the Earth in the background. I was taking it through the window, but that's when the kind of technical stuff was happening, and frankly, I'd never been up in a shuttle before, so it was a little bit weird, so I wasn't spending time with my camera as I could have. Anyway, I'm going to post it anyway. I wasn't up for very long. It was only like a couple hours. I just kind of circled their space station, and then we came back down. It was just basically for the podcast. It was very generous of NASA to allow me to do that. What other questions we got here? Ms. Marcia from Tampa asks, why were you saying NaPodPoMo? Is that the name of the control center? Yes, it was actually the name of the base station, the space station, sorry. It was NaPodPoMo, something like NASA 73. It had some other like identifying numbers, which it was a weird coincidence, but that was actually why they asked me to do it, because they heard I was doing NaPodPoMo, and they said, that's the name of our space station. Why don't you come up and we'll have some fun. So, and fun we had. Jeremy J says, did they let you out of the cockpit? I'm not sure what that means, but no. I was traveling in a little shuttle around the base station, so it wasn't exactly like I was free form, rocket ship through space. I was pretty much, orbiting around a safe little city up there, and that place is huge. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but there was they had kitchens, a bowling alley. It was nuts. A lot of fun. Spielberg Rocks wrote E.T. Phone Home. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that one. Pansy Sulu from Burbank says, Dear Adam, I love your podcast and what you're doing for the month of November. Bunch of stars and hearts. I have a birth defect that enables me to see stars close up, like really close up. Not sure what she means there, but I heard your last episode and thought I could help. Please contact me. And she left her contact. So yes, Pansy, I will probably talk to you about your magic star gazing ability. Anonymous wrote, I heard about your Patreon site, but I don't know how to find it. I keep going to patreon.com and nothing shows up that sounds like what you're talking about. How can you help me? Well, first of all, it's Patreon. It's not Patreon. It's patreon.com. And then / friends with deficits if you want to find my page. And that's great. If you wanted to become a contributor, help out the show, and then talk with me or hear some outtakes and whatever other goodies I have, a lot of which I guess I'm posting this month here on the site since I've got nothing better to do and a lot of space to fill. But yeah, patreon.com / friends with deficits. Don't forget the E. Also, folks, if you want to write us, it's friendswithdeficitspodcast@gmail.com, or just check out our website, friendswithdeficitspodcast.com. Sign up for the newsletter, tell your friends, subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Promise there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff, and actually I'll get back to some real interviews with real people for season 3 sometime either this month or once I've exhausted all of these NaPodPoMo things. Okay, one last one. This is from Jesus Jones from QCHUS. I don't know how to pronounce this. Ukraine? That can't be right. Oh God, it's probably spam. Anyway, they say, I really like your podcast. When are you coming out with the book Friends with Deficits? Great question. Hadn't really thought about it, but maybe I'll start writing now. It is NaNoWriMo, after all. That's another story. All right, well, thanks for listening. This is Adam Sultan signing off. Bye.